Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. So when we left off, we finished 2 whole products, an RPG as well as our antivirus, which means we've got a lot of money in the bank, which is amazing and awesome. And so now we're going to be starting in January of 1986. And the first thing we're going to do is look at our software and see if we can port these onto any new... Oh my gosh, we got 2 new releases in 85. So let's go ahead and port those as well as porting our antivirus. Looks like that is not available for those operating systems that came out, which probably means they were like on console or something. I don't know, I didn't see. So we're going to bring our port job up and also keep an eye on our marketing budget because I don't want us to be spending money we don't necessarily need. Marketing is going well. We are seeing a little bit of a dip in our Cowboy and BuyBug users. I think a lot of that has to do with us just, not having it on enough systems for Cowboy and us having it on all the systems for BuyBug. I'm sure we're like reaching the maximum amount of people that we could possibly sell to. I'm like, what am I trying to say? Let's go ahead and bring our port job back down because we have over 100 queued for Cowboy, and that's not awesome. Maybe we should go ahead and put out another update on this just because there's a lot of bugs on there. And it needed a system update as well. So let's get the bugs hammered out, let's upgrade the system, and then we'll continue porting it. I mean, we still have 17,000 active users. For it being only on 3 operating systems, that's really not bad. Looks like we do need to go ahead and call cleaning, and let's push out that update even though we're missing about 60 bugs, just to get it off of our plate. Oh yeah, and with that update, we just got 2,000 more people using it, playing it. So that's good. Maybe our BuyBug also needs an update. Yeah. Ooh, it's down by several systems. That probably is not great for our overall health of that software. So it's been almost a year since we started this episode, and I thought it was time to go ahead and expand our teams a little bit. So first thing we need to do, of course, is go through and get our executive's office all set up. She is going to have a cute little office with a private bathroom. Lucky her, am I right? But she deserves it. She works hard. She gives us great products, even though they are a little bit... It was a mediocre quality, but it still has sold like crazy. So this is going to be her office. There we go. I'm halfway tempted to just turn this into a multi-purpose room. So, she's also got some fridges for our new people as well as a coffee machine maybe. Let's see what we got. We're also going to, like we did in the last room, which is put our server in here as well. Because, she doesn't need all this space just to work. So we'll turn it into a multi-purpose. They're going to come in here, they're going to use the fridge as well as using these vending machines out here, but they are going to eat out here. This room over here is going to be our room for everybody else. So let me go ahead and bust that out really quickly. So there is plenty of room for expansion here. Let's go ahead to manage teams and let's get some people hired onto here. Let's hire, I have room for 1 extra person, a support. Okay, secondary role. So we want a service support. That's weird. Let's do a medium, filter by compatibility and filter by trait. We don't want anybody who can break computers, and we do prefer big brain. So let's begin looking. Let's go ahead and hire Melody Garrett here. She has big brain. She does have a nervous bladder, but she has 1 star in system design. Actually, you know what? I decided we're going to go ahead and hire Sonia Bates here. She's 35, so still pretty young. She does have RGB thumb, which is great, but she has a point in system programming, which will help us with our port jobs, and 2 stars in support, which is what everybody has, but also big brain. So let's go ahead and hire her. And then let's go ahead and hire, I have room for 1 more employee at our current setup. So we want them to be a programmer, maybe also a designer. And we're gonna filter by specialization. We want them to be specialized in system because I would love to get our port job running a little bit faster. It feels like we knock out a couple and then another year passes by and we have to start porting more stuff. So let's begin looking for this person who will help us out and do great things. All right, I like this guy. He's our youngest applicant, which we love to see. He has 2 stars in system, and network and 2D. So he doesn't have any hardware, which is like, I love that, because we are not ready for hardware yet. Oh my God, I thought I almost rejected him. Okay, perfect. Let's go to our employees though, and let's have Snuggly here be the leader, okay? So she is going to be able to hold meetings. I'm not sure we have like an actual meeting space, to be honest, but oh yeah, I guess I can use this back here for a little meeting spot. I think that'll be nice. So let's fast forward to the next day and get everything, make sure everybody, are they out there having, where are they? Oh, they decided to have a meeting on the roof. Well, I would not have picked something so far away, but she's like, welcome everybody to our wonderful new company, gatekeep, girl boss, gaslight, whatever, you know what I mean. She's like, oh, welcome everybody, we're gonna have a great time. So hopefully this means we can start busting out our porting a little bit and in the future keep up with our marketing. So while they're having this meeting, let's look at some software that we can develop. So our cowboy's doing pretty well. I would love to go ahead and start doing, maybe we can develop, why don't we do an expansion? Let's make a sequel. So we have everything that we had last time with a 4% speed boost, but let's go ahead and bring this up to 100% of people interested. This is gonna bring us to 94. So yeah, I think that's better than what it was. Let's go ahead and bring this down to $70. We're gonna be calling it Cowboy 2. And let's get this, I feel like we could just do printing again and that would be okay. Of course, we could also start our own printing stuff here. Yeah, let's see if we can handle printing on our own. So let's hit develop on that. And maybe once we get closer to the actual release date, we'll, start printing, buy one of these and start printing on it. I think that sounds like a great idea. So in the meantime, let's go ahead, hopefully bust out this porting job and get some design actually done over here. Okay, we have started iteration 3 of Cowboy 2, so let's go ahead and develop that. Just because the creativity was already maxed out and we're coming up into a new year, as you can see, we also finally finished porting Cowboy onto a bunch of things. So even though we're only making 71,000 a month from that, you know, it's kind of keeping us afloat right now, which is really what we're looking to do. So we can go ahead and start porting onto this one and this. Let's sort by release date. Let's do these 2 new ones. And that can just be kind of running in the background for anybody who doesn't know how to do that stuff. We do have somebody that we can educate. Oh, our leader. Let's go ahead and educate her into multitasking and just wait for this to slowly go up. Another thing we can do to help out, of course, is to start our hype team as well as a release date. So they suggest June 1992. We can always move it up, not a big deal. However, it is a big deal to move it down. So let's just stick with that amount and call it good. It's been a while since you released an antivirus. Well, that's okay, because we don't really want to be an antivirus company anyways. it does look like we should probably start getting ready to take on some deals because yeah, we need to. Let's move this desk over here, and hopefully she doesn't get upset that there is also a receptionist in here. But you do what you gotta do, you know? And we'll hire a receptionist because I don't want us to start losing money, obviously. And since our sales are going down on Cowboy here, I know we have 2 people that we can, you know, market to. However, I don't really, the status of our waiting room looks good. You're crazy, girl. Anyways, so even though we can port to 2 other operating systems, I still don't want to rely on, you know, just that 43 coming in. We're still making money, but I'd like to feel better about it and don't really want to start losing money anytime soon. Okay, so we lost our publishing duties. That's fine. Let's go ahead and purchase this for an extra $4,000 a month and start building ourselves a printing press, printing factory in here. Let's do distribution. There we go. So let's build, probably only need 2 printers for right now. And so this can hold, this pallet will hold plenty of stuff that we need. So now that our distribution is set up and ready to go, let's see which one they need. Cowboy. So let's start printing Cowboy. Well, first we can see how many they suggest. So if we hit order copies, they say we should be printing about 5,000 in stock. I don't think we have the printing power for that because when we look at our build mode, these can do 1,000 copies per box and 1,800 per month. So that's like 3,032. So I think we just need 1 more printer and then we'll be able to print all of those, just that one. So we'll probably have to buy more printers by the time our next one comes out, but we'll see. We got that going. Did I hire? No, okay. I need to hire a courier. Okay. And he's gonna come get all of our boxes for us. And when everybody leaves for the day, we're gonna go ahead and just get our courier. We're gonna call a courier. There we go. Go ahead and call a courier to come pick up those boxes that we printed. Okay, we are officially in the negative because we only made 7,000 in sales last month. I think some of it has to do with the amount of product that we actually had available to sell. But still not the most optimal thing we want to see. So let's look at our deals. We don't have any deals coming in right now, which is strange. Maybe we'll go ahead and, we need to make 23,000. So let's find a contract for 23. Here we go, 25, we'll accept that. And let's bust up the priority on that. Looks like we need to call maintenance and call IT. Luckily, we only have 1 employee who breaks computers, which is why I'm just kind of like letting it ride because, yeah, I don't want to hire them and pay them when we aren't necessarily we're back to making money, so that's good. That's all right. We do want to do this just to get us that little extra boost. I mean, we do have 6 million that we can float on. Oh, we started making money on Cowboy again. We made 153. I'm all worried. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna go bankrupt again. But we should be fine, so that's good. So it is December. Let's go ahead and get our people out to be educated. He is our programmer. Let's get him programmed in audio, or an artist in audio. And let's look at our releases and see if they need to be ported anywhere. So looks like we have 2 operating systems for BuyBug, which should hopefully get us back up with some users. And let's do these. Looking at our finances, we're in profit about 51,000 every single month, and I'm tempted to expand a little bit more here and lease this. Sorry, I know that probably makes you guys dizzy. And getting ourselves a port team up and running, because I feel like that will just be a way for us to continue making money. And since they are going to be programmers, it shouldn't be too bad, because they'll be able to do system programming for us, which is something we always need. Let's do that one and get everybody. Oh, looks like we can upgrade computers. We love to see it. So let's do that and get our chairs in. Okay, so for this team, we have 5 desks available. So let's go to manage teams. We're gonna start a new team and it is going to be called Port, okay? Our port team is going to have employees who are going to have HR management enabled. We'll have a limit of 250,000. Hopefully they don't use all of that. We're going to do don't change. We want them to be level 3, education amount, -1, they can all go. And we want 4 programmers who specialize in support. Why do I keep saying support? System, of course. We want them to be big brain and we don't want them to break computers, please. Let's go ahead and reach for mediums and we'll have that all set and ready to go. Looking at our employees in core, we do have some people who, yeah, I believe it's this guy. He is already got some system points, so we'll go ahead and transfer him over. Let's change team into the port team and let's hire employees. We want them to be a lead programmer for the port team. We want a high salary so that way they have everything ready to go. We want them to be skilled in HR and socialization. So let's begin looking for this. Ooh, I like this guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and put him on the port team, hire him, and we'll switch this room to our port team, okay? And this can be for our core team. So let's make sure we have this all set and ready to go. Change his role to a leader, a designer second, an artist second, and no service. Change his role to designer and artist second, okay? And hopefully they don't overfill this. If we get too many employees, we can just add an extra desk, of course. Clement Knight went on vacation. I just hired you, dude. But there's 5 in there, which is exactly what we want to see. Let's assign this to port. And hopefully we don't start losing too much money. We got a lot of deals that we can take if we're negative again next month, but I think that just has to do with us upgrading all the computers and leasing a new office space. Look at this guy going. He was flapping his arms. We'll go ahead and put port on this one as well, just because it seems like system and OS is what we're feeling behind in, so hopefully they can help out with that. Let's just make sure everybody is set and ready to go. Okay. Looks like we did lose money again last month, which is not assuring. Let's see what it is at the end of this month. Another loss. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna go ahead and get some design deals going. Looks like we are short by 7,000, so we can just do a pretty easy one. Core and port, okay, except that we'll just have that running slowly in the background and that'll help us actually start making money again, hopefully. We caught it in time, I think we did. Ooh, good, we can promote Cowboy 2 and Smith. Let's go ahead and announce a release date. We're looking at 91, so November, December, January, February, March, April? Yeah, let's do April of 91. And let's go ahead and do a press build on that as well. And we'll put it out. We'll put it out. Uh-oh, we are still losing money even with our design job up and running. Taking a look at our finances, looks like the 24,000 is not enough. We're short another 22,000, which is crazy. It's fine. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and release Cowboy 2 and see how it went. Hopefully better than mediocre. And if not, I think it'll just help us to have a product out. Okay, we did a lot better than we did last time. I love to see it. Let's go ahead and set another $1,000 budget for our marketing because we don't really have a marketing team quite yet. And let's get an update rocking and rolling on this as well. And hopefully we can check and see how our release went. Let's see, Cowboy 2. It was good. All right, it was better than Cowboy 1. Good. All right, so that is up and running, support for that. Let's go ahead, bump this up to level 10 for our update, make sure it's on our server, and get that rocking and rolling. Does not look like we got it done in this first month. That is okay. 2,000 active users and 125. We're making money again. We love to see it. Okay, good. Another 116,000. So hopefully we'll be able to finish this today. Okay, perfect. So all of 35 bugs when we hit complete, we're done. So we have almost done finished porting Bug Buy, which is good because I think we only have 5 active users. Let's go ahead and do an update for this one as well. Just update all of our software really quickly. So we finished that port job. Let's go ahead and assign port to our next port job as well. Bug Buy is finished upgrading. Antivirus, let's go ahead and put this up at priority 6 just because we have 7 months left and we have not finished our first iteration, which is a little bit scary. And let's get some port jobs started for our Cowboy 2. Oh yeah, we have several million operating system users that we have not even began to tap into. But 503,000 last month for Cowboy 2. Okay. This definitely needs to go up as well, just because I don't want to, you know, have some missed support tickets. Okay, that is in a much better spot. And now that the first iteration is done, we can bring this deal back down and probably focus on updating our Cowboy 2 because there's 247 bugs, crazy. And our design deal finished, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and release this update because that'll reduce the amount of queued tickets we have because most of those bugs will go ahead and be ready to go. BuyBug has 3 active users, so we're looking at that falling off here really quick. No big deal, because we have 2 very successful games. Cowboy, let's go ahead and end the marketing on that one, and send some employees to get educated. Oh no, a product ran out, BuyBug ran out, finally. Let's go ahead and start printing this. I think we only need like maybe 50 in stock, because honestly, there's 0 active users. So let's go ahead and cancel support for that. There was still a couple bugs, but nobody's really using it, so that's fine. We can just go ahead and cancel support for that, which is better for our employees. Cowboy 2 has quite a few bugs, so let's start another update for this as well. And I really want to get to the $1 million mark on this episode, or 10 million. So I went ahead and flipped the priority on these port jobs, with Cowboy 2 being the priority because yeah, it's the newer game. Of course, more people want to play it, as well as making sure that we are keeping up with all the other stuff we need to do, like fixing bugs. And yeah, so hopefully we only have to make 700, and considering we're making like 1.600, we should be able to reach it by the end of this episode. Okay, that is finished. Let's go ahead and put port back on this one and raise the priority as well. And hopefully we'll see this jump up from 28 to a different number. We lost money. Oh no, that's not good. We do not like to see that. Let's see if we can get our Cowboy 2 on any other. I think we only ported it to 2, so yeah, let's do all of these with over 100,000 on them. And bring this down to 4, take port team off of this, and then bring this up to level 10. Another thing we can do to drive sales is start making an expansion pack for this one. We'll call it horses, because what's a cowboy without another horse, right? Let's give them a new storyline, new playable characters, new music, and maybe some more graphics. And let's give them, there we go. That should be perfect. And then develop that, start marketing it as with some text and a hype. And now that it is December, let's go ahead and see if we can add anything else to this port. Okay, that is done being created, so let's go ahead and market it with a press build. Let's start printing it. Looks like we should probably just print like, let's cancel that, start doing a maximum of 2,000. We can absolutely increase this more if the press build is successful and we see a jump in followers. Otherwise, you know, we don't want to get too crazy because printing them is kind of expensive compared to the price of how much it actually costs. We'll see at the end of today to see if we need to increase it, because that did jump up quite a bit, which is exciting. We'll probably also work on an update for the original game to come out with the expansion pack. And let's go ahead and release horses and see what they say about it. Oh, I don't know what I just clicked, but that was not what I was supposed to. Awesome. Okay, let's do a budget of $1,000 and have that up here. Cowboy 2 jumped in sales. We just made $732,000 with that expansion pack coming out, which is awesome. We love to see it. We are working on an update for them right now. So let's get this update out with the expansion pack, and hopefully we will continue to see sales for both horses and cowboys. But we did reach that $10 million mark, so which is, Cowboy 2 is still, oh my god. Yeah, I think we're going to need to go ahead and start expanding again, because our current distribution is not good. Now that we're at like over 10 million, I feel more comfortable moving back into the city, which is kind of what was our demise last playthrough. So I think we are in good hands with that. Let's go ahead and assign core to this project as well. And so yeah, our next episode is going to be an office build episode. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Play series. I am having a blast playing it. I'm so excited that I got to revisit this game, and it seems like you guys are enjoying it as well. I appreciate all the views and support for my channel. If you want to check out my other social media, that's going to be linked below in the description. I have a TikTok, I have a sticker shop, and I also have a Patreon where for $3 a month you can help support the channel and also get your name on the end credits. If you don't have $3 a month, I completely understand. There's other ways that you can support the channel by liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Helps the algorithm get me more views, as well as putting it in front of more people's eyes. So I really appreciate you guys, and until I see you guys again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.